Hey, soon as you come in, hey, good morning, everybody. Soon as you come in the building, hit the like button. We got some breaking news for everybody. We got breaking news, man. Soon as you come in the building, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. RP Duke the Jeweler. They said you can run, but you can't hide. They already said that Boosie, he got caught with the thumper on him. He had it on him. The 19-year-old, his nephew, who had something to do with Duke the Jeweler getting sent up, he was the main one who stayed. He was still in the truck after they already done walked up. You got to understand, somebody had to tell them that they had to move on them because it wasn't none going down out there that they had to have a move on them. RP Duke the Jeweler, because we already know what it's finna lead to. We already know for a fact that, hey, welcome everybody. If you're new to the channel, good morning. I had a rough night last night. It's okay though. I ain't gonna take it out on nobody. It is what it is, man. Hey, RP Duke the Jeweler, J Prince Jr., he spoke out and he said Boosie should have never went out there. Boosie, he should have never went out there. He already know for a fact that Boosie still on papers. Y'all gotta understand, Boosie just did all that time for them bodies, man. That man's still on papers, and at the end of the day, we know for a fact what went down at that dice game. That dice game led everybody to think like, dang, is Boosie realized getting people sent up? Is Boosie having his people that he got in his circle to basically take the stuff that the people got? And this all goes to show you can't trust people, man. People will turn on you as quick as they met you. RP Duke the Jeweler, man. At the end of the day, we know for a fact, everybody who played a role in this, man, these the main people who sat back and said, Boosie gonna get caught one way or another. They gonna get him one day. And you gotta understand, once they catch you for one thing, they're going to bring up the stuff that your name was mentioning. If your name been ringing through the hood, you already know what's coming. It's no way he had to move on him when he got all these people around him. Boosie paid all these people for the stupid stuff that they do, but can't pay them to hold a blicky. Like, come on now, man. You gotta have your I's dotted and your T's crossed. Like, at the end of the day, I know for a fact, people don't care about Boosie or what he got going on. But we can all really look at it and be like, hold on, Boosie, him and J Prince Jr. was the main ones who had something to do with Duke the Jeweler getting sent up, and we can't even sweep that under the rug because we know when it happened and why it happened. Duke the Jeweler, everything that he owned was gone. They never got none. They never sent none back to Stacks. 093. They never gave none to his family. They never gave none of the stuff that he brought out there in them Louis bags to his family. Hey, Vincent, he say, yeah, justice, Duke the Jeweler forever. Hey, dang, Boosie, RP the real jeweler. We know for a fact, man, this goes down like this every day in the hood. We can't even be like, okay, Boosie bogus for doing it. No, we know for a fact that what's done in the dark comes to the light. You can only hide for so long. You can only run for so long. You would do one thing and then get caught for another. But the stuff that you already did that you ain't get caught for, that's the stuff that's going to end up getting brought back around. I told y'all how the feds work. If you get caught on a petty case, you can catch a state Rico. After you catch the state Rico, the feds, the whole state could drop the whole case, and then the feds can come pick the whole case up right before you get out. If anybody done been locked up, y'all already know what I'm talking about. It's sad this had to happen, but man, RP Duke the Jeweler, because in all actual reality, we know for a fact Duke the Jeweler was one of the main ones who basically made it to where Boosie could sell his cars and buy that club. Boosie had too much stuff lined up for him. He had important things. He already was finna move out there to Las Vegas. He was finna go out there, open up a club, open up a few estates out there like he did in Atlanta. And I know a lot of people say, hey, hit the like button if y'all new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. I know a lot of people gonna say, why you on Boosie's side all of a sudden? It ain't about what side you on. It's about Boosie should have never made that decision. He made a messed up decision when all this stuff went down at his dice games. He made that same decision. You gotta understand, man. Boo, ain't no taking no sides. No, RP Duke the Jeweler, because at the end of the day, they never got justice for that man. And his family sent back looking like Boosie and them got all this money, but they can't even find out who did this to Duke the Jeweler. Hit the like button if y'all think that that's kind of accurate right there. Like at the end of the day, man, I know a lot of people gonna sit back and judge what went on. You can't really judge it because at the end of the day, we know for a fact that they said last night Torrance Hatch was arrested yesterday in San Diego for felony possession of a firearm and other related charges. Listen. Last night Torrance Hatch, that's Boosie, was arrested yesterday in San Diego for a felony possession of a firearm and other related charges. What do y'all think them other related charges is? He didn't get caught with with nothing on him. He wasn't transporting nothing but the blicky. Like, I want y'all to understand, he only had the blicky to protect himself. I know for a fact that you can't get mad at Boosie for trying to protect himself, but in all actual reality, you have to be smart about what you do because you know these people watching you, man. You know you've been getting pulled over every single day for months. Every time you leave the house, man, and you did all that big teething. Like, at the end of the day, I know a lot of people sit back and look at it like, man, free Boosie, man. Boosie has quite a criminal history and was once facing the penalty, you feel me, in Louisiana on a charge that happened with Marlo Mike. He was able to beat that charge, but still sentenced to 8 years for drugs. Like, you gotta understand, if he get caught with anything, they still gonna bring it up. If he get caught, if his name get put in any type of, like, any bodies that got dropped or anybody got sent up, boy, they put his name on there, it's gonna all track back to his track record of what he already did in the past. That's why I always say, watch what you do, because one mistake will follow you the rest of your life. You can do one thing that can mess up your whole life. And I know a lot of people in here, they like my day one loyal subscribers. I love y'all. I love y'all because y'all know how to distinguish entertainment from reality. Like, at the end of the day, some people stuck in the internet. Some people stuck in reality and don't even deal with the internet unless it's something that interests them. That's why I say, if y'all rocking with me, hit the like button. If y'all like the entertainment that I give, stop looking at things stop being a follower. Stop being a D-rider. Everybody say these words and all this in the comments. You can't say that, man, because when it's something going on, y'all already know. Y'all love it. Y'all love how I talk. Y'all love how I give y'all the information. So at the end of the day, I know for a fact I can't stop nobody from doing nothing, but I would like for all y'all to say free Boosie, because at the end of the day, that's another man gone to senseless. It wasn't even violence. It was a senseless act, like a senseless crime, when he literally could have gave the blicky to his nephew. Like, at the end of the day, for real, y'all can't get mad at Boosie, man. Boosie only tried to protect himself. RP Duke the Jeweler, we still can't escape the fact of what part that Boosie played in that. But from what it's saying is, Boosie's booking number, I want you guys to pay attention to what's going on. We got the receipts. We got the receipts out now, y'all. We got the receipts. We got the receipts. I know everybody always asks me to put up the receipts. We got the receipts, you guys. It's sad that this had to happen. It's sad that it had to happen, but we know for a fact, man, Jay Prince Jr. and them gonna put up that money. That man gonna get up out that jam. He's been staying out of trouble since getting out of prison in 2014, but it looks like he has himself some West Coast problems. Like, at the end of the day, Boosie could have avoided this, man. You know you riding in a Sprinter van, y'all riding in these GMC trucks, the same GMC truck that got Duke the Jeweler sent up, the same GMC truck that they identified that rolled through the parking lot when Duke the Jeweler was going through what he went through. That's why I never escaped the fact that, man, Duke the Jeweler was a Chicago native, man. At the end of the day, man, RP Duke the Jeweler, man, because people shady out here, man. People would literally do something knowing what they doing and then turn their head, shrug their shoulders, be like, man, that ain't got nothing to do with me. That's why you got to watch people, man. Y'all got to watch people. And this goes out to all the people who still in the streets who think that their time won't come. Man, if you still in the street, man, you better fall back, man. You better make a plan, man. Because the streets ain't the same, man. Streets ain't the same and they telling on everybody. Like at the end of the day, I know for a fact Boosie got too much money. He already sold all the cars. And he got Jay Prince and Mob Ties in his corner. Like everybody know this for a fact. And Boosie is the main one who gonna sit back there and say like, yeah, like they can't get me on this pistol charge for too long. But at the end of the day, he gonna burn right out. But he's still gonna have to travel all the way back to San Diego to fight the case. You gotta understand, that's not gonna get swept under the rug like that. He got caught with a thumper. That's not going to get swept under the rug. And in all actual reality, I know a lot of people sit back and look like, this nigga always capping. Nah, ain't no capping today, y'all. I gotta give y'all what the receipts. At the end of the day, Lil Boosie out here and in Diego, man. Like, he tweaked. But we know for a fact that Boosie, he gonna get up out that jam. He got too many people in his corner. You saw how they hushed that whole Duke the Jeweler situation. You saw how they hushed the Takeoff situation. Like at the end of the day, Jay Prince now, Boosie already talked to Jay Prince, and you gotta understand, Jay Prince and Whack 100 them into it, but you gotta understand they connected, man. They connected, and they still gonna help one another, man, regardless of what's going on. In all actual reality, that's why I sit back and I say like, oh, for all the people who didn't see the receipt, if y'all want to go send Boosie $50 a piece or something like that, here go his information right here. Yeah, Street Blog bringing the facts today, y'all. I love my subscribers, the ones that's day one, not the ones who just come and just watch and talk stuff, regardless if I'm giving them jewels or not. They still be talking stuff. It's okay. Like at the end of the day, I know for a fact that Boosie, he didn't want this to happen like this, but it was released by Vlad. Once Vlad said it, we already knew what it was. But for him to go all the way out there to California, it only goes to show like, dang, G, I thought you were supposed to be going out there to Las Vegas. Las Vegas should be not that far from California, man. Like at the end of the day, go take care of your business first, then go party. Like a lot of people don't do that, man. People want to party, then take care of the business. Some people don't put their priorities first, and Boosie knew for a fact. Boosie already know he a felon. You don't have to tell no felon that they a felon. You already know you in hot water. You already know you on papers, man. This is why I always say the rappers get caught up into this lifestyle of having these people to do stuff for them and having these people to take these charges that they forget. It's always one slip up where they get caught with something. They had to leave it in the glove compartment. They had to leave it under the seat. If you're driving the vehicle, regardless of what's going on, they're going to put the moves, the drugs, anything that you have that's illegal in the car on the driver. And if somebody fess up to it before they put it on the driver, then that's when you sit back and be like, okay, how we gonna do this? That's when these rappers start to paying people, yeah, hey, I'll pay you $50K to take this charge. I'll pay you $30K to do this. Like at the end of the day, because half the people they got around them haven't even been locked up before a day in their life. I know a lot of what you say, the only thing that remains the same is one's integrity and character always. Hey, Lloyd, hey, them facts, man. And I know a lot of people, they be like, Street Blogs, he's so slow. He got a hell of an imagination. It ain't even that, y'all. It ain't even that. Y'all know I'm dealing with 125,000 people who got all different mindsets and come from different places who don't know certain things. If I talk a certain way, they gonna say I'm too corny. If I talk too gangster, they gonna say, oh, stop cussing. Stop doing it. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. So I'm gonna be me. You feel me? I accommodate my subscribers because my subscribers is the main ones who's been there since day one. In all actual reality, we know for a fact that it's too many people who sit back and look at it like, why didn't they get justice for Duke the Jeweler before Boosie even went out there? Man, them feds, they wait. You got to understand, Duke the Jeweler was from Chicago. By him being from another state, and then the people in Houston, they came to Houston to do that to him, and then they said the black GMC truck hopped on the highway right afterwards. Like, this goes to show. It really goes to show, like, you can't come from out of state, go into another state and do something to somebody, and then you go to another state and the same pistol that was used in Duke the Jeweler stuff, you get caught with it. So what you think they gonna say about that? What you gonna think they gonna say when they run in ballistics? Y'all gotta understand this, man. And I know a lot of people sit back and they look at it. People go off titles. I had to really figure that out. People will look at the title and the thumbnail and they'll be like, oh, this is what the whole thing. No, man. Title and the thumbnail is brief information. Like, I want y'all to really look at this because Boosie nephew, he in a world of trouble now. Ain't no telling what he gonna do to get himself up out this jam. And it's a lot of people who sit back there and look at Jay Prince like, Jay Prince, he need to just go ahead and put the word in and get Boosie up out of there. We know for a fact that Vlad already stated these the same people who had something to do with Duke the Jeweler, but it wasn't confirmed by the police. Like, at the end of the day, man, we have to really look at this, man, because I know for a fact that, hey, if y'all don't know what we talked about at the beginning of this video, rewind the video to the beginning and then play it, and you will hear how we started off. Don't just go off what I'm saying. You guys have to do your own research at the end of the day, too. I only can give my opinion. I only can give my input of entertainment within a situation that happens. So if that's not, if that's clear enough to understand, then you guys know why things are the way they are. Like, I want you guys to understand, free Boosie, man. RP Duke the Jeweler. Because it still doesn't escape the fact that Boosie had something to do with Duke the Jeweler getting sent up. And Boosie nephew, dude with the dreads, he was the main one right there in the parking lot with Lil Cam. Am I right or am I wrong? Hit the like button if y'all think I'm right. I know a lot of people sit back and some people want to put themselves up in the category of basically like Boosie arrested in California, but he gonna burn out regardless of what's going on. We know this. We know for a fact Boosie gonna burn out, especially Vlad already know he locked up, so Vlad already gonna put the kite in. He gonna already put the word in and go get that man. Vlad always had Boosie on his show. Boosie and Vlad is cool. You feel me? Vlad is gonna be the one that get Boosie up out that jam, y'all. And I send my condolences out to all the people who got sent up. Free Marlo Mike, man. Because at the end of the day, Boosie was facing that penalty, man. And then they never told people that Marlo Mike, he was the main one who was telling Boosie, like, man, I'll do whatever for you, man. You just got to look out for me. Boosie only gave that man $2,500, man. And dude did all them bodies, man. That's why I say, man, you have to be cautious of the people you hang around, because a person that act like they helping you, but really they not. A person to be hindering you, putting you in a jam. Like, at the end of the day, Boosie smiling, but now he get to feel how Marlo Mike feel. He get to feel how Duke the Jeweler feel. Nobody ever got locked up for Duke the Jeweler getting sent up. They just said it was a robbery gone bad in the parking lot of Boosie Dice game. Jay Prince was there. He was standing on the side of Jay Prince. Come on now, y'all. At the end of the day, man, I can't make this up. I cannot make this up, boy. Like, we know for a fact the people who played a role in this, and I don't have to rewind the video of what happened to Duke the Jeweler for y'all to have a photographic memory and remember what really happened. Like at the end of the day, man, hit the like button if y'all new to the channel. If y'all rocking with, well, it said Boosie not locked up. See, hey, too hot for TV user Goofy, and I bet you got 2 subscribers on your channel, Goofy. Hey, listen, man, I'm sorry for talking to my subscribers like that. Let me just block you because you's a clown. I'm gonna block you, man, because we ain't no time for no negativity in this live. Straight positive facts. Boosie arrested in Cali. That ain't the South, just like you said. Hey, Deja, just like you said, this ain't the South. The South, you can tote the pole. You can have the pole even if you a felon. Just long as you use it right. You feel? Long as you properly transported or properly have somebody around you that's you have like a bodyguard with it on them with license to carry. Like you have to understand this, man, because a lot of people sit back and looking at this like Boosie was the main one. He's the main one whose name ringing and all this stuff that's going on. Yeah. Hey, fact, just like they said, we're going to read some comments, y'all. Exactly. Hey, man, I want to let everybody know. Free Boosie, man, because regardless of what happened, we still want justice for Duke the Jeweler. We still want justice for Takeoff. Free Boosie. We don't want them locked up because we know for a fact Boosie only put out the word like go get him. You feel me? He never was the one who was right there who did that to Duke. He just act like he ain't know Duke. And that really hurted me because Duke from Chicago and Duke came out there to sell Boosie a piece. And everybody know for a fact that Boosie act like he just met him that day and he followed them to the show and all this. And he was going to make a piece after the show and all this, man. At the end of the day, man, I gave y'all facts, man. And we going to keep coming with facts, man. I love y'all. See ya.